All right, all right, all right. Here we are. Here we are. Also, HQZ, I hate to say it. You were second. Dr. Techno. What is up? He was first. He got in here before I could even turn on members only. Jumped in, slid in there with the message. He was absolutely first. So there's that. Anyways, yeah, the market today. Very weird movements. Very weird. Very weird. Didn't like it. Um, Sushi pulled back way deeper than I thought it would. Uh, Bitcoin, we are finding massive, and I mean massive. First member, you're right, HQZ. We are finding massive resistance at this $100,134 level and 17 cents. You know, we get it down to the cent here. But yeah, this is concerning. We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, working on 9 straight days that we have not been able to break this level. This is going to turn into a very strong level of support when we finally get past it. But until then, we are just fighting, trying not to let this bearish divergence play out. We do have our stochastic trying to rise up on the daily thanks to this massive daily candle. Trump sold all his Bitcoin for Ethereum. Is that real? I don't even know. So looking at this as a downtrend that we did break out of, I would be looking for a back test. So completely in the cards for $97,912 to play out. Uh, it would simply be a back test that we haven't done yet, so it would make sense. It would probably scare a lot of people out of the market too. So there's that. But if we are looking at this zoomed out, we have been maintaining in this channel extremely well. If I was to look at this as a trend continuation, I would still be looking for something like this, where we did distinctively create two lows, and we're holding right now. The back test is lining up perfectly with the 236, so this could very well happen. We come down here, we hold support, and then we start seeing another rise. So this is what I'm starting to see. Putin gave him a discount. Nice. This is what I'm seeing out of the daily for Bitcoin going into our 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour is trying its best to reset right now, which is really nice to see. However, as I said before, we're not getting that formal back test yet. So kind of waiting on that. Maybe it'll get pushed down tonight. I'm not sure, but the possibility is still there. Going into your 1-hour time frame, for those of you looking to try and trade this tonight, it's kind of a strange consolidation. Right now, you'd have to look at this objectively as here was a level of support right here that you then broke below and bearishly backtested. So right now, you're waiting to see if you can break out of this shorter term downtrend, which has just formed. So shorter term downtrend right here. It's very subtle, but it's there. But we will see. Your 15-minute is showing bullish divergence. This is very nice to see. A lower price with higher relative strength. This is giving you the signs that it is going up. This is great. But don't know how long it'll last or if we just blast straight through it. If we manage to blast straight through it, first off, the shorts are more than likely stacking up. We will look at that next. But right now, looking at this, if we do get a move to the upside, I would be looking for a 3.43% move, getting up to your next fib level, which I forgot what number that was. You can see it here. The 382 at $103,134. So that would actually be great because we would also break the heart line. But remember what I said before. Still looking for that formal back test after the break to the upside. We have not gotten it yet. It's likely we go and do that. Unless the traders want to just punish all of the other people who missed out, who got feared out down here. Punish them by not letting them get a back test. Could happen. Alright, moving into our liquidation map. Liquidation map on the 24 hours for Binance. You can see not that many longs, but you do have this major level up here at 103,362. I think we just talked about 103,000. That's wild. Well, we have $53 million worth of shorts that could get liquidated. We also have this level right here to help us get up there at $101,261. So if Bitcoin does decide to start melting up, we will see all of these shorts get caught off guard, where it could send the price much higher. Checking out our weekly, the way more important time frame, looks like, ooh, whoa. It is the back test at 98,400. We will check that, Rich. We will check that. But right now you can see we already wicked up to liquidate all of the $173 million in longs and then or in the shorts, and then we dumped right after. So what the whales seem to be doing right now, it's a lot of liquidity grabs. So it's a very, very choppy market. The worst part about this chop is you can see where the low was before. This is where a bunch of longs are sitting. They're liquidating the longs as well. So we kind of have to wait and see when they stop playing their games. These games are rough though. The back test right now is sitting at 97,912, or it's 98,310. It's one or the other. We'll see if we get that back test. Currently on your 15-minute, it wants to rally up. I don't know if it's going to break out or not. Your trend lines are basically saying you're not going to break out, but I've seen weirder things. Like Ondo, for instance. But anyways, we're not even going to look at that chart unless requested. So, moving along, let's go ahead and check out Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance. This is actually a really big deal. What is it doing? Why is it some altcoins are rallying while others are not? Well, the Bitcoin dominance is continuing its descent down. This is great to see. However, if Bitcoin does do any sharp moves, it will drag the altcoins with it. But currently right now, I'm still expecting dominance to come all the way down to 47.88%. It'll be fantastic when that does, because our altcoins are going to run like crazy when that happens. So Bitcoin dominance looks really good for our alts. Dr. Techno, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you. And my alerts are working even better. I love that. Thank you so much. Alright, now let's go into Total 3. Why is my dad calling me? I'm sorry, everybody. I gotta answer this. My father is calling me. So give me 1 minute here. All right, sorry about that. He was asking about my wife, making sure she's doing all right and whatnot. Noted update for everybody. Still in the hospital. Might be there over the weekend. We will see. All right, anyways, so on the weekly for total 3, we have currently back tested $997 billion in market cap. We have actually hit slightly higher than our all-time high. This is actually really good. The problem I see here with the altcoin market cap is the fact that we do have bearish divergence on the weekly, which I mentioned this like the day before that big dump, but it's still there. Our daily's looking a lot better. We did reset our stochastic. We are not overbought anymore. So we could have a strong end to the week. Checking out the 4-hour, the 4-hour looks like it wants to reset. Also, we did lose our 50 simple moving average, so that kind of sucks. We send her good vibes. I appreciate that, guys. I do appreciate that. But end of the day, it's going to be up to the doctors when they release her, is what it is. Till then, we move on. We move on with life, and we hope for the best. Yeah, I'm just hoping my little boy doesn't try coming out. Don't come out early. All right. So this is what I see out of total 3. We need a break to the upside, so then total 3 market cap can push its way up. That would be absolutely phenomenal. All right, now, getting into normally requested charts, we're going to start off with ADA. So ADA Cardano here. What has it been doing? It's been finding a ton of resistance off that level we found last night. Oh boy, on a 50% retrace. So this is referred to as a bearish 5-0 on your 4-hour. Looks like it's trying to reset. So one of two things could be happening here. Maybe we see this fall down, back down to, what is this level? Back down to 101.87, setting a higher low and then continuing up while it resets its indicators on the 4-hour. Or we're about to see a pretty big dip on ADA, where we could come all the way down to 77.76. If I was to anchor this right now, I would be using a support line right down here. So let's just say we did fall straight to the bottom of this channel. We could be looking at about a 24% drop if we do not break out. If we don't break out. So currently, we're finding tons of resistance on this downtrend, and now last night, as I was mentioning before, all that bearish divergence on the 1-hour seems to be playing out a little bit. 1-hour time frame looks a lot healthier today. Now that it does look like you're backtesting your 50 simple moving average, there is a possibility that overnight we could see ADA break to the upside. The possibility is there. It's the higher time frame that is really kind of coming into play right now. It's that 4-hour. It's a little rough. We are not oversold on the 1-hour. Checking out your 15-minute time frame, looks like it wants to come down just a bit further, but it does look like you could be gearing up for a little bit of bullish divergence. So we do have to wait and see what happens here, but it just seems like a cascading effect, just stair climbing down. Going out to your daily, let's see how we're looking. Your daily still looks fine. You're just overextended when it comes to your 50 simple moving average. 50 simple is about to get to that 77.76 level. That's nice to see. It's just, dang, why can't we just break to the upside? Probably because it went crazy on the weekly. On your weekly, you are still overbought. So I am expecting a red week out of ADA. Where this thing falls down, I don't know, but that 77.76 also has the 200 weekly moving average sitting right there. A lot of things showing price could be coming down to that level. So keep that in mind if you're still holding ADA, and hold on tight for the ride. Hold on tight. If you're looking to short it though, not really the best place to short. Last night was probably your best bet. The false breakout as we trickled down all day. Probably the best bet. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing out of ADA Cardano. Let's go ahead and move into Pepe, which a lot of people like to look at Pepe these days. So checking out Pepe, we had the breakout. We have I believe that is a 50% retrace. Let's find out. Little bit higher than the 50%. We got to the 382. Now it looks like we're just bleeding out to the downside, fully in play for the price to come all the way down to 1981. Let's go ahead and check out our daily real quick just to see where we're at. Daily did show bearish divergence. It's starting to look like it's going to play out. Starting to look like it. As long as Bitcoin keeps dragging on and not going up, we're hoping, and this is a big hope here, that the dominance goes down enough to where altcoins can run again, but we cannot ignore the bearish divergence on the daily. We cannot ignore the bearish divergence that was found on the 4-hour, and now we're just seeing distribution. The lower high says it all. Now we have a new demand line here because we had a high stochastic back here, high stochastic once again. If this feels like breaking to the upside, I'm cautiously optimistic to say that it could, but maybe you just go slightly higher than your previous high. We'll have to see. Cautiously optimistic. Once again, I don't want to be very bearish. It's just we're seeing the market bleed out. It makes me feel some type of way. And yeah, we shouldn't have feelings while trading, but it is what it is. Yeah, going into your 15-minute. We already looked at the 1 hour. Looking at your 15-minute. 15 minutes resetting while trading sideways. Not the best look. For those scalp traders out there, we might be looking at something like this, where we already hit the 50% retrace. We could see Pepe fall down another 3.5%. So you crazy traders out there, you could be looking for anywhere between that 3.5 to the possible 16% downside move. Good luck to you guys in your trades on this one. Good luck. But this is also what happens when you're at all-time highs, so keep that in mind as well. Moving right along, we got AVAX, which is normally asked for, so let's check it out. I do like AVAX a bit more right now, but let's look at not the 2-day, the daily. So on your daily, you can see we did have this level of resistance here. You are resetting your indicators while pressed up against resistance. This looks very strong in my opinion, but let's go ahead and drop down to your 4-hour. 4-hour not looking quite as strong. Looking like a great area to go short because you do have a high stochastic. You're in the bullish control zone, but worst of all, you're showing that hidden bearish divergence on the 4-hour. You can, I take it back. No, you're not. I take it back. I take that back completely. You are not. You're just showing distribution. I take that back. Sorry. I thought this high was higher. That's on me. Anyways, going down to the 1-hour. AVAX looking sexy. AVAX does actually look pretty good. So now on the 1-hour, you can see you went from oversold to overbought territory right here. Now you're seeing a resetting of the indicator still at resistance. AVAX does have the possibility of going up in the near future. Really does. Looking at your 15-minute looking solid. Actually looks like it wants to break out tonight, surprisingly. You're finding very strong support sitting right at this level here. Actually, it's even higher. Huh. Strong support at that level. Wow. If I were trading this, I would not be looking at this as a descending triangle. I would more or less be looking for the breakout. I would have my stop loss sitting at $50.76 just to be safe. If you wanted to go higher leverage and you're expecting a higher low here, then maybe your stop loss should be at $51.96. Very tight stop losses going into nighttime is very good just to preserve capital in case the market turns. So this looks really good for upside. You're still aiming for $70. So if we do get the breakout, you could just get an impulse up, which would be about a 32% move to the upside. This thing does look good on the 15, looks pretty good on the 1-hour. 1-hour resetting extremely fast, so it looks good on the 1-hour. And then on your 4-hour, it does look like that could be the only issue you have. That 4-hour. The fact that you have 3 hours and 46 minutes before this thing actually might consider pulling back, the bulls have a chance at pushing it up. They do have a chance. Also, this stochastic can stay high for days on end. So you don't have to worry too much about the stochastic. Worry more that you are not overbought yet. You had an AVAX buy order set, get triggered at $50. You sold at $54 while you were sleeping. Wow. Wow. Hmm. Alrighty. So now, that was AVAX. A 20x long, not bad, not bad. That was AVAX. I'd like to see where it goes. Going down, we got Dogecoin next. We got Doge, and we're going to look at DGen, because lately you guys have been wanting to see DGen a lot. So there's that. All right, our cautious optimism last night didn't play out. We did not go to the upside. So now we are looking at the downside moves for Dogecoin because of this rising wedge pattern. It seems right now to be playing out to the downside. So that's kind of a shame, but it is what it is. Right now, I'm looking for Dogecoin to come down to 37,531. Your 4 hour says it could happen. But maybe, just maybe, this is another liquidity grab. Hold on 1 second. Everything's just a little bit harder without that woman here, I swear. Alright, anyways, 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour is trying to push to the upside on your stochastic. Relative strength sitting in neutral territory. But you can see how you came up and you're starting to round the top over. It is extremely possible to see this thing play out to the downside. It is, now that you are below your supply line once again, this could be regarded as a bearish backtest. It is less likely you're going to break to the upside. However, that is a lot of times how the whales will bait in the shorts and then send the price to the moon. So we'll see what happens here. But Dogecoin, from a technical standpoint, we are looking at coming down to 37412. That is what we're looking at for Doge. Checking your 15-minute just to see if it's playing along. Yep, it is. 15-minute, you have a high stochastic right now. Neutral territory, you are below your 250 simple moving averages. Would make all the sense in the world to continue that downward trend. So Dogecoin, kind of rough out here. Next, we're going to look at, as HQZ says, the fan favorite of DGen. So checking out DGen, hopeful optimism did not play out. Doge likes to run up on the weekends. That's true. A lot of meme coins enjoy the weekends because when Wall Street is away, the DGens will play. At least that's the term I'm going to start coining every single weekend. Just that's going to be the thumbnail nonstop. All right, so on your daily for DGen, we still have a low stochastic, still sitting in bearish control zone. We are now below our 50 simple moving average. It's very subtle, but it's very bad. We don't want that. So that's a shame. The DGen buyers really need to start buying. Also, another weird thing, we have not made the 50% retrace. That's a shame. But on the daily, you can see we're finding a lot of resistance at 1625. Longer we stay below this level, the more likely we are to come back down to 1053. So keep this in mind while looking at DGen. Looking at your 4 hour. 4 hour time frame is trying its best to reset right now. On the reset, this is looking a lot better than most tokens that we've seen so far. And you do have an uptrending demand line right here. Uptrending demand line. Maybe, just maybe, we're going to be getting a nice upsloping support level. But look at what that is. This could be deemed a bear flag. So be careful on this one. But you are at the bottom of the trend technically right now, this moment, because we think it could be at the end. Looking at your 1 hour time frame, we were oversold back here. We're putting in a slightly higher low, which is nice. I would think we could see a rally to the top. This is nice to see that we could see a small little gain if we hold this level. Could be a 14% move to the upside, where I'm sure everybody's going to be like, bear market over. We're going. The hat stays on. The hat stays on. Oh boy. Checking out our 15-minute. Our 15-minute is leaving a lot left to be desired. You do have bullish divergence, though. That's nice to see. Just seems like the buyers haven't really stepped in that strongly yet. So we have to wait and see if we break down or if we have a chance at pushing up for that 14%. If I was trading this, I would have a stop loss very tight, sitting at 1499. If it falls below, hey, we know we're seeing much lower prices. If we hold these levels, congratulations, 14% long will more than likely play out. All right, so that is DGen. Got that covered. Let's go ahead and check out DOT. Checking out DOT here. Let's do Link. Rich, that is on the list. A lot of people have been wanting Link lately. That is on the list. We will get to Link. We can do it next, considering you are technically requesting it. Alrighty. So now, is this a formal breakout for DOT? Wow. No, it's not. It's formally falling back in. That blows. Anyways, going out to our daily for DOT. DOT, your daily stochastic and relative strength look awesome. Looks absolutely great. You're sitting in an area in which you would be thinking about jumping into longs to the upside, looking for 12,646. So this does look good on the daily. The only thing I have to say is you're slightly overextended from your 50 simple moving average, but you recently had a golden cross. That only gave you a couple days of bullish momentum before the huge dump and disrespect. Let's go ahead and check out our 4-hour time frame. 4-hour stochastic looks terrible, but we were oversold. We got out of oversold territory. We're back in neutral territory, trading sideways and not resetting our stochastic. So keep that in mind. We could be revisiting the lows and or testing this $7.40 level that we did not test before. Checking out our 1 hour. Now the 1 hour is showing us bullishness. Now this is where it gets a little dangerous here, where it's like, I'm not sure if it's going to go up or not, because your stochastic's starting to pop up over a nothing move here, and you're still finding resistance on this downtrend. It's kind of a problem. Looking at our 15 minute wants to pull us down. So right now, all you really need is for DOT to maintain above 893.7, and you should expect to see not only 10.014, but also 12.646 in due time. You lose this level, you're going straight down, more than likely, to 740. So this is what I see out of DOT right now. It's kind of a flip of a coin. I believe DOT is like surgically held at the hip by Bitcoin at the moment. If Bitcoin decides to fall a little bit, you're going to see DOT go with it. You almost put all your money in Link when we said... when we had the dip a few days ago, because I had a feeling about it, but I talked myself out of it, unfortunately. I just knew it due to rip. That's pretty funny. Your feelings are getting so strong, Rich. They're getting strong. The force is with you. All right. Now, we have covered DOT. Let's go to Link next, since it is requested. So going into Link right now, Link is doing extremely well. Holy moly. You had a downtrend level of resistance here. You broke out of it. This is extremely good. As an honorable mention at the end of stream, we're going to go into Ondo simply because I thought it was going to pull back a lot harder than it did. And right now it's bearishly back testing, I believe. I need to check, but yeah, Ondo's on another level. At least it was. Dude, I'm always right when I get these feelings. It's weird. That's nice. So Link right now has hit its 100% retracement on the fib levels for the continuation of the pattern from up here. We're just disregarding what happened on this dip. We're just disregarding it. But amazing comeback for Link. If I were a betting man, considering the stochastic on the daily, I would be thinking you're going to see $33.74. Let's check the 4-hour time frame, and the 4-hour looks kind of terrible. But you did get a breakout of downtrending resistance, so still in play, $33.74. You are not overbought on the 4-hour. Not overbought. Checking your 1-hour. 1-hour, you are showing bearish divergence right now. Bearish divergence is there, but as we've seen in this market, we can have triple, quadruple, bearish divergence, and it's just not playing out how it usually would. So Link right now possibly coming down for a back test, which would be nice. If you're not in on this trade, wait for the back test, wait for the holding of the back test, and then jump into the trade if you feel like it can go up. Going into your 15 minute. Your 15 minute is sending such weird signals, it's completely unreal. You not only have your bearish divergence, you also are trying to cancel out any bearish divergence you had. Because you had a high back here, higher high on relative strength, so it's trying to cancel it out. It's trying to get this rally to continue on these lower time frames. So yeah, Link looking interesting here, but personally speaking, I wait for back tests in uncertain times. If I don't get the back test, I don't jump into the trade. But if you had bought it rich, you probably would have stayed stagnant for the next 2 months. That's true. How these things work. That's true. Probably would have. It probably would have. Alright, so this is what I see out of Link right now. Link, I would be expecting it to come down here to 29.11, hold support, and then start making the push up to 33.74. However, 15 minute is showing signs that it could try to push up now. So either way, I prefer the confirmation, considering this market is rather uncertain. I prefer confirmation. So that is Link. Let's jump into ICP next. ICP. Going into ICP on your daily. Daily stochastic looks good, just like pretty much everything else in this market. You had your breakout yesterday, and now, oh, did you actually make that measured move? Holy shit. Going into the 4-hour so I can see this better. On the wick high, did we get it? We got the measured move for ICP on the wick high. Do you see that? Wow. It came down to your 50 right here on the wick low. Came straight up to the wick high. We love to see it. Alright, so that's nice that happened. But now it just looks like we're kind of rolling over. Making that lower high, which is a shame. That is a shame. So now I would adjust this trend line out to the wick high here. Now we do have to break above that. Anyway, successful trade. Love to see that. Right now, we are bleeding out in the market. That is a shame. Hold on real quick. I'm currently long on sushi. I'm hoping it doesn't wet the bed. Anyways, going into your 1-hour time frame, on your 1 hour, it is trying to reset gracefully just underneath the 200 simple moving average. You have your 50 pushing you up right now, trending sideways while resetting your stochastic. These are all good signs for ICP. We just need Bitcoin to hold up so that ICP doesn't get pooped on. Right now, we do have a lower high on the 15 minute, but we're holding very strong support at 13.24. You're right about XRP at 89 cents. It's the last time you moved your money into something else because of a feeling. Nice, Rich, nice. Now, looking at this, we have very strong support at this level at 13.26.6. I'm expecting another test, but we do have 1, 2, 3 touches, and then the higher low. This could be a sign that the rally is about to start. Could be a sign, and or we're just about to fall down and go into Valhalla. Currently, this is our downtrending level of resistance. Okay. You have Brett and Ski Mask Dog and Arrow, actually. Sweet. Oh, you're talking to HQZ. Gotcha. No problem. No problem. Sorry, I'm just sitting here reading. But looking at ICP here, this is actually a great consolidation. If we can maintain above 13,266, this could be an actual great move to the upside. Still looking to go up and test 1569 if we do not get rejected from this new demand line here. Demand line could send us all the way back down to 1196, so keep that in mind. We could be retesting the lows. Keep that in mind. But right now, current level, if I was trading this, stop loss would be sitting around 13.21.2, and I would be looking for that $15 mark. Noted, I would not be in this trade overnight. I would wait for the morning. But yeah, so that's ICP. Let's go ahead and jump into a big boy. Looking at Ethereum next. Ethereum. This is interesting here. We got a breakout happening right now. That's great. A back test even? That's even better. Ethereum downtrend, broken out, finding a lot of resistance at this 3,935 level, but it does seem like it's trying to push its way above it right now. Ethereum kind of looking strong. I don't like this 4-hour stochastic, but I will say the relative strength looking strong. New uptrend is starting. As long as we stay above this trend line right here on the relative strength, and we stay above our 50 simple, this could be an absolutely amazing trade setup. Let's check out the daily, see how we resetted. Yeah, daily reset. We're not overbought. Looking good. Looking good. We even have a technical back test on the daily. I like that. Going down to our 1 hour. 1 hour wants to push us up. The 1 hour looks extremely strong. You're also about to get a golden cross on the 1 hour. So right now, I would be leaning very bullish on ETH. And currently, the level to stay above is right here, where we tested already once. We had former resistance acting as support. This is a very good reason why people would start buying right here and sending the price up. We could see this thing start moving. 2 targets based off the fib levels. You could see a 5.48% move to the upside. You also could see this hit overhead resistance, 18% move to the upside. So as long as Ethereum stays above this demand line, I'm extremely bullish on Ethereum right now. And for those of you looking to trade this, I would have a stop loss sitting right below this level that is acting as support right now. And those would be my 2 targets. Level of support is $3,837. Checking out your 15-minute time frame. The 15-minute wants to reset, so you got to give it time to reset. Don't get this timing off. Don't do it. But you did have a great breakout here. No formal back test. So be careful on the formal back test coming down. That might be the confirmation that you need. Ethereum doesn't look bad. Does not look bad. So yeah, that is Ethereum. Let's check out Kaspa next. Let's see how Kaspa's been holding up. Kaspa getting rejected. Still in my accumulation zone. Still there. Also, it's in this weird consolidation level, which I'm okay with. But the longer we stay in that, the better. As long as we don't start falling down below our 50 simple moving average and below 14432, I'm happy. We're still above the 200 daily moving average. We are finding our stochastic and our relative strength in very good spots. Let's check out our 4 hour. 4 hours trying to reset as I'm speaking. This is great to see. We're also getting tight moving averages on the 4 hour. This thing is going to pop one of these days, and when it does, I don't think many people are ready for the move. I don't think they're ready. Your 1 hour is trying to do something. You are almost in oversold territory. You're sitting in the bearish control zone, pointed down. This looks way too easy to short. I would guess we're going to see price start moving up. I would guess. 15-minute looks like it wants to fall, but you are in the bearish control zone already. You are resetting your 15-minute stochastic. This could be resetting sooner than later. Right now, the level to stay above are these highs right here, which you did test it once already. Maybe you're going to test it a second time before trying to run to the upside. Just maybe. But yes, I do like Kaspa still accumulating, still looks like a very good opportunity at loading up on Kaspa. Upside targets you're looking at is anywhere between 189995 and this 22% move up to the bullish 50, which would be at a 204881. Very good looks here. Very good looks. That's Kaspa. Let's check out Solana. Checking out Sol. Sol is struggling. It is struggling. There's nothing else to say. It's struggling right now, but the longer we stay above $222, the better. Currently, we are seeing this level of support. It acted as support once, twice. We fell through, broke back above. Now it's looking like we're about to try and test it as support again. That could be one, maybe last of 2 times we see this level. Once we break out of the demand line, it surprisingly would be very good to test it one more time for that confirmation. This is now our new low before we start pushing strongly to the upside. This is just building a foundation, so if price does come back down here, we have a lot of support to bounce off of. So this isn't bad. That's all this chop really is. It ends up building a foundation for later. So 4 hour looks like it's trying to reset. Let's check your daily real quick. Yeah, daily still looks really good. You bounced off your 50 simple, you held it as support. Now it's just kind of consolidating above it. Just your 1 hour is trying to hold its 50 simple, but you are still just consolidating. I would very much expect to go touch $222 before seeing more upside moves. And for those of you wondering where this thing could go, going from low to high to recent lows, we could see this thing go up anywhere between $269 and $311 once the breakout happens. So Solana is still looking extremely strong, but it is struggling under consolidation. Big time struggles. Since we're in the neighborhood, I'm going to check out Sushi for you guys, which Sushi is on a weird breakout, but it could still backtest. On your 1 hour time frame, this is why I jumped into this trade. Currently in the trade, we had a downtrending level of resistance we broke out of, we backtested, and then we were in this falling wedge pattern. When I see 2 bullish things at the same time, I usually jump into those trades really fast, just because I don't see that very often. We were unable to come down to $2.09, but it does look like on the 1 hour, it is ready to push up. We have retaken our 50 and 100 simple moving averages. The 50 has just crossed bullishly over the 100 simple moving average, so I am guessing this is going to push up. However, that 15 minute is doing us dirty right now, doing us real dirty. So the 15 minute could be showing some form of bearish divergence, because we did have this high back here, significantly lower high with higher relative strength. So if we do continue down, this is highly bearish, highly bearish on the 15 minute. That hidden bearish divergence is no joke. We don't like to see that, but hey, it is what it is. This market's actually acting really wonky right now. Too bad. But your 4 hour still a bit overextended from your 50 simple moving average. All of the possibility in the world, you come down and you test it. All the possibility in the world. So will I stay in this trade? We will see. I don't know. Probably after stream, I might just get out of it because the market is way too uncertain at this moment in time. Looking at your daily looks perfectly fine, but once again, super overextended from your 50 simple. This thing could drop like a stone all the way down to 98 cents, and it wouldn't be weird. Wouldn't be weird whatsoever. So, yeah, that's Sushi for you. I am currently in a long, and I am looking for it to test not only 276.4, but also this 281.3 level, getting that full retracement. Will it happen? I don't know. But this is my current trade, and I'm sticking with it for the time being. Will I keep it open all night? More likely not. More likely not. We do have a level of support sitting right here though at $2.19. So I will mark that out for just in case purposes later. If we do get a touch there, we bounce to the upside. Actually, I can raise my stop loss. We used this level of support a few times, fell through, popped back above it. I can raise my stop loss right to these wicks low at 218.3. You know what? I'm gonna do that. 218.3. That's what we're gonna do. So let's adjust it real fast to 12 to 218.3. So now I'm only possibly losing 21%. That's fine. That's fine. I'll live with it. But at least we're raising the stop loss. That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Alrighty. So this is what I'm seeing out of Sushi. I just raised my stop loss, so now I can leave the trade open all night and not really worry about losing too much. But if this thing does start flying, I'm already in the trade. Probably should have waited for the back test, but whatever. I jumped in early. Anyways, that is Sushi. Let's go ahead and move on to H-Bar. H-Bar. By the way, anybody who's a member or anything, you guys are allowed to request right now. It's okay. If you guys want me to look at any other tokens, after H-Bar, we have XLM, XRP, and not token. After that, I am all out of tokens to look at for the night. So, yeah, if you guys have any requests, feel free, drop them in the chat. I will look at them. Alright, looking at H-Bar, I did have to get out of this trade last night, but it looks like we are holding support extremely well at this 2872 level. This is fantastic to see. We hit it, we broke out of this downtrend, we hit it once, we held support. Now it looks like we're trying to get a higher low on the 15-minute. H-Bar still looking strong, still looking for that move up to 36.424 or even just the demand line here. 15-minute looks like it's resetting right now. Looking at your 1 hour time frame, 1 hour looks pretty good. You're in neutral territory and in relative strength. Your stochastics trying to curl over after a very small move, but it doesn't look that bad because you are still broken out. Checking your 4 hour time frame. Now the 4 hours telling us something completely different and way worse. 4 hour time frame is saying a short is in play. A short is in play. So right now, it did get into my green zone. If we do dump, I would be expecting H-Bar to come all the way down to 19.359. That's rough. So if we lose 28.727, we have support sitting at 25 cents. And if we lose that level, we would be going down to 19.359. Give me a second here. My dad is calling me back. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back again. Back again. So H bar still looking good for upside. However, this 4-hour time frame, it is perfectly in play for shorts. So if the shorts do decide to take over, if we start losing support levels, I mean H bar does have a long way down. Could be 34% downside, but it looks like it's trying to push up right now. So maybe, just maybe, that 15 minutes playing out to the upside. Just maybe. So we're going to have to wait and see, but I'm leaning more bullish on H bar right now than bearish. Can I do DIA and Mina? Yes, I can. DIA, Mina, Grok, sorry, Ski. I would say PDI, but I think it's only on Dex. Yeah, sorry, Rich. Sorry. The rules still apply for Dex Screener. I hate Dex Screener. But yeah, so H bar right now, it's choppy, super choppy. The longer you stay above 28,727, the more likely you're going to go test overhead resistance, sitting at 36,424. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be nicer to the crypto market, considering it has been bleeding out pretty much all week. And Thursdays usually are extremely bullish for the market when it comes to... Wait, tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? Oh gosh, we had a terrible Thursday. Sheesh, we had a terrible Thursday. So hopefully we do get a bullish Friday. And then if we don't, I'm expecting a very bullish weekend. So that's what my expectations are. We'll see what happens. Now, moving right along after H bar, let's check XLM. So on XLM right now, we are broken out. That is great. Broken out, trying to maintain support. Currently, our support level is, we are right on top. I mean, like, right on top of it. Holy crap. Tried to fall down once, came back above, trying to break it again? I don't know. But if we can stay above 42.5, then hey, 51.63 is in play, possibly testing that overhead demand line. Possibly. But your 15-minute is trying to reset right now. Looking at your 1-hour time frame, the 1 hour is very low stochastics. Low stochastics on the 1 hour make me more comfortable with staying in a trade overnight than a high stochastic on the 1 hour if I'm going long. Currently, the relative strength is trending down. You do have room to fall on your stochastic, so keep that in mind. But as long as the price stays above not only 4205 but also 3944, you should be in good shape with XLM. 4-hour time frame, it looks terrible. Absolutely terrible. Good news, have 50K on XLM at 33 average. Not bad. Not bad. Very nice. I do have a little bit of bad news on the 4-hour, though. The 4-hour is set up absolutely perfectly for a short. You got slightly above my green zone here at the 382, slightly above it, and now you're curling over. This rounded top, that's a big problem in my eyes. So if we do see this thing dump, we are looking for support down at 30 cents. We could see it stop at 31 cents. That's about a 25 to a 27% drop. So let's hope that doesn't happen. I would have stop losses in place at 39.44. If you drop below that 39.44, it's looking bleak. You're looking just down, 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 baby. So that's XLM right now. Needs to hold support. Needs to hold. If it doesn't, a lot of downside ahead. XRP is next because everybody just loves XRP suddenly. XRP, we were hoping for the break to the upside last night. It did not happen. So, demand line held strong, but you are resetting your 4 hours. So that's positive. That's really positive. You do have a support level sitting right here at $2.20. As long as we can stay above that or even at that 227.31 level, XRP is still in good shape. You're at the top of the demand line. You're resetting your stochastic, resetting all your indicators. This is very good sign for upside movement. We could see this thing rally tomorrow. It's a possibility. Checking out your daily though. your daily. Reset the stochastic. You're not overbought. You're in the bullish control zone trying to flatten out on strength. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, bearish control zone, very low stochastics. So it's kind of in the same boat as XLM. If you can maintain your supports, which also we have another level of support to focus in on, which is sitting at $2.25. Stay above that 225. I mean, you're looking real good for XRP. We could see that rally start. Could see it start. Going out to the 15 minute, and the 15 minutes trying to sell you off. That's too bad. We do have bullish divergence though, so this could be our higher low that we're looking for before we see a move to the upside. Still in play. Until we lose $1.55, $3 is still in play. That's kind of the problem when it moves up so fast. It's like, oh yeah, we can go down to 155, still be hyper bullish. So right now, we're just kind of sitting and waiting to see what XRP does. Are we going to break out? Are we not? Maybe I should put a poll up in there. Maybe you guys could tell me. But technically speaking, I would guess a breakout is going to come sometime soon. That would be my guess. We will see. We will see. All we need is Bitcoin not to poop on us. We just need it to not poop on us. So that's XRP. Next, we got Not Token, and then we're going to dive into DAI, Mina, Grok, and Ski. Alrighty, so checking out Not Token. I mean, you are pressed up against that resistance, aren't you? Wow, couldn't break out all day. Got held down. That is too bad. Your 15 minutes resetting. Your 1 hour has reset. If I were to bet this would break out, I would be betting the house on it. This looks like a breakout getting ready to happen. Your 4 hours, the only thing that can hold you back. What a shame. What a gosh darn shame. And current level of support that you really want to maintain is right there. You're sitting right on top of it. So as long as you can maintain above 8106, you're in good shape for a nice breakout and possible major move. Move would be somewhere up to this 14395 level. Not Token looking very good because you did break out of your long-term demand line. You backtested it as support. Now you're just trying to get the breakout. The market conditions just need to be a little bit stronger. A little bit stronger, and we'll see Not Token start to fly. But if you do get that breakout, 73% upside. You can triple that easy this bull run. It's true. Maybe more. No, this bull run is going to be massive. The fact that the bulls are trying desperately to sell off, and they're basically just creating chop, I think they're doing a really bad job of selling off everything. I think they are. So that was Not Token. Not looking pretty solid. Pretty solid. So Dia, or DAI, or something or another, did not get that move to the upside, did we? Did we? Currently, we have not even been able to test our demand line. That is a shame. For an out near $1. Nice. Nice. But coming out to your daily, since we did get a high stochastic here, we had a high stochastic back here. The bearish divergence played out to the downside. You broke above. Surprisingly, you held a level of support. That's really surprising, actually. So right there is the level of support you wanted to hold, and you did. So on your daily, DIA looking strong. You're currently back above 88.82, which is another level of resistance / support. Life-changing memes. It's wild. Now, going into our 4-hour time frame. On our 4-hour, we do have a high stochastic trying to reset as the rest of the market. It's trying to reset. It's doing its best. I kind of can see this thing falling down just to backtest that 200 simple moving average on the 4-hour. I kind of can see that happening. Looking at your 1 hour though, 1 hour wants to stay up. Your 1 hour wants to stay up. It's fighting. It's trying its best. We'll see if it can get it. But we are finding a lot of resistance off of 94.06. So that's kind of tough. We got to get above that level. Looking at your 15. 15 is trying to reset, and it's set up perfectly for a bearish move. That's too bad. So right now, if I were the one trading this, I would have to have a stop loss at 84, 87. Considering what the market's been doing lately, I might as well just set an alert there and look to buy in at that point, because it's more likely going to wick down there than pop up, than just not do that. So, got to be careful on that. I would be looking for another test down at 75, 77. You're showing a lot of weakness right now for DIA. I could be wrong, though. It's only money. We'll play with the profits. That's true. It's only money. It's only money. So yeah, DAI is kind of in a weird spot. I guess you can say it's like no man's land. You're trying to find support, but you're also utilizing like nothing as resistance. And I mean nothing. This is literally not even a formal level. It has hit off of it a couple times as a resistance, but it's not even a real level. The fact that we're being held down by it kind of makes no sense. It should be going up. Just kind of what I see out of DIA. But we could be looking to confirm a low down at 75, 77. Could be a thing. This is also what happens in very hot markets, so it sucks. Thoughts on CRV? It's been a good run. Sold too early. Also, OXT, scalp. We will check them both out. CRV, OXT. So yeah, DIA, it's a flip of a coin right now. I don't like that because you just try to get above resistance and your 4 hour wants to pull you back below it. So I don't like the fact that it's a flip of a coin. So yeah, I would need some further confirmation. Further confirmation would be coming back down to 75, 77 or get a breakout of this demand line and hold some support above 94.06. Until that happens, this is kind of a no-go for me. I wouldn't even try to trade it. I would just look at it and be like, ooh, wow, awesome, and move on with my life. So Mina is next. Checking out Mina. We hit the measured move up to $1. We came back down to support at 71.27. Not sure what more somebody could want out of that. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Anyways. Looking at the daily, we did backtest our 50 simple moving average. We had a golden cross back here. That was a nice move up to the upside. Now it looks like if we can hold above 71.27, great. It's kind of more likely you're going to come down to 62.06 if the market gets more bearish. Yeah, kind of a shame. The daily looks perfectly fine for upside. Really does. This 4 hour looks terrible. Looks perfect for downside. Let's see what it would line up to. If we did get that downside move, it would be slightly below. We hit the 618. We just started curling over. Mina looks like it's about to struggle a little bit on the 4 hour. Looking at your 1 hour though, 1 hour looks really strong. You are not oversold. So keep that in mind. We also would have to stay above the level that we're currently at. 7912. We lose that 7912. Well, then the idea of this being a resistance and then turning into support, the idea is gone. So then we get to fall back down, more than likely testing 7127, but possibly coming all the way down to 6206. If the market gets real crazy, we might test this green supply line all the way down here at 5481. So those are the things that are in play. It's kind of a shame. I think we did have a breakout though. Yeah, we did. Beautiful breakout. Has not gotten a formal back test. I'd be looking for that formal back test. So yeah, coming back down to 71.27, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Give us a little confirmation would be nice. Would be nice. Go ahead and check out Grok. Grok on the 1 hour looks super strong. You are flipping your moving averages to the bullish side. This looks really good. Let's go ahead and check out the weekly so I can get my levels. Oh, you're just now coming out of your bottoming pattern. That's beautiful. Beauty. What level? Oh my goodness. Grok looks good. If you can stay above this level, I mean, next target is 15971. Target after that, you're looking at 19762. Then highest weekly candle closes ever, 21956. It looks like you're just getting started after getting out of your accumulation range. Sweet. Your daily looks perfectly fine for upside. This is actually really good. Yeah, as long as you stay above 674, you're absolutely golden for upside. This is crazy. You just got a golden cross as well while maintaining support. Grok looks like it's about to go up. This thing looks like it's actually about to go up, and I'm looking for 87% upside. This looks really good. 4 hour time frame. You're trying to reset, but you are above all of your moving averages. That's nice to see. Just chopping around. Now, once again, make sure you stay above this, what? 6668. Stay above that. That's all you got to do. Just stay above that. Stay above support would be even better. But yeah, this thing looks really good for upside move. Oh my good, yeah, your 1 hour looks fantastic. Your 15-minute looks fantastic. Wow. I have nothing bad to say about this particular asset. This looks really good. I don't like how this is widening out, but hey, markets are going to market, right? So yeah, Grok. Upside seems to be incoming. Seems to be incoming. 87% upside. Holy crap. Sweet. Actually, does look like easy money. Looks fantastic. Yeah, looks like Ski made its move to the bottom. Great. Love it. You're holding support. Every time I look at this, I'm like, I don't know where this thing could be possibly trying to go, because these wicks are absolutely insane. This looks like it does not have a composite operator. This looks like market makers just don't give a damn, and they're allowing retail to do whatever they want here. This looks so bad. I don't like that. 4 hour time or 1 hour time frame, stochastics resetting, and you are below resistance. So that makes me think a further downside could be coming. that just is what I think. But you're holding support so well at 2483 that maybe it doesn't happen. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. What? So double top looking thing with some bearish divergence. Your 15-minute is showing classic bearish divergence where you have the same high but more relative strength, meaning you have much more room to fall this time than you did last time. So there's that on the 15-minute. The 1 hour looks just bad. Stochastic off this little bit of a move, bearishly backtesting a former level of support as resistance. That's too bad. Your 4 hour trying to push its way up. It looks like a new token that people are interacting with and not bots. That's what this thing looks like. So I don't have much more to say about this particular token outside of you have hardly any data. It could literally go anywhere. Could literally go anywhere. You could just go test the top of the range again at 34.25, or you can go into price discovery to the downside. So yeah, I'm sorry I don't have more information for you. I'm confused why so many people have this one. Really confused. Now, CRV. Great breakout. Great breakout. Daily is looking pretty solid, except for you are in overbought territory. So that's something you do have to pay attention to. Being overbought while hitting an overhead resistance, usually not the best look. Usually not the best. Going into your 4-hour time frame, 4-hour wants to rally. You're above your 50 simple. It's trying to push its way up. So that is nice to see, but you do have a high stochastic now. Checking your 1-hour. 1-hour doesn't look great. Your relative strength is higher while you're maintaining pretty much the same price. It's a little bearish to me. You reset your indicators while basically trading sideways. So I would expect a confirmation of your highs before a rollover, unless Bitcoin gets bullish. If Bitcoin gets bullish, CRV straight to 190. If Bitcoin decides to keep doing what it's doing, CRV more than likely is going to start retracing down extremely slowly. Hey, brother, anyone request Aptos? No, not at all, Max. Not at all. So yeah, on the 15-minute, this might be our saving grace. Your 15-minute is grinding its way up. Yeah, you're just waiting on Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin going to go up? Then CRV will go up. If Bitcoin goes down, CRV is going to get a formal backtest. Formal backtest. So this one is literally a flip of a coin. Maybe, just maybe, it breaks to the upside, gets 190. But the longer you stay below 131.44, it's completely in play to go down to 78.33. It's very indecisive right now as it trades sideways. Very indecisive. Okay. OXT coming in next. OXT. Alright, OXT saw a very good pullback. However, we did not test support at 916. Did not test support. 4-hour, same thing. High stochastic, relative strength, neutral territory. This could go up, could go down. Looking at your daily, though, your daily really wants to go up. OXT looks great for upside when it comes to your daily time frame. The issue we have here is the fact that, we are in no man's land. We're a little overextended. We did have a golden cross where we did see a little bit of an upside before getting disrespected. We could see that continuation up. Your daily wants it. Your 4-hour doesn't. Your 1-hour wants it, which is great. 1 hour is basically saying we're going to go up and test 1596. That's what your 1 hour is telling me right now. You got a nice rise. You got a nice consolidation right below resistance. You reset your indicators. This looks really good on the 1 hour. 15-minute, on the other hand, it's trying. It's trying its best. Gave you that bullish divergence right here. So that's nice. So it should be set up for more upside. Let's see if it can get above 1284. So then you can make that move up to 1596. The fact that the daily wants it, the 1 hour wants it, and the 15 is okay with it, I'm leaning bullish on this asset on OXT. You could very well see this thing move up to 27% upside. Moonwell, check out Well. Very well could see that move if we cannot break above. If we keep getting things like this where it's trying to up thrust and gets pulled back down every time, we will see this thing back to 9 cents eventually over time. But we did have a breakout of this downtrend here, and it tried to backtest it. It tried really hard twice, but we got the bullish divergence to start pushing us up. So right now, right this moment, I'm leaning bullish. I think it's going to go up. If I were trading this, my stop loss would have to be around 11.95. If it goes below that, it's going deep. Thanks, man. Market seems like it wants to flash crash, or it'll just rocket. Exactly. It's very weird how indecisive the market is. But there is one token I'm fully decided on, and that's Ondo. I think Ondo is going to pull back. I think it's going to pull back in a big way. We'll touch on this very fast. Ondo, you had this rising wedge pattern. You then bearishly backtested the rising wedge, and you're starting to fall. So, yeah, I can see Ondo coming down 20%. That one I'm very, very strong on. Thank you so much for the sub. RAV P, thank you so much for the sub. I'm sorry to say if you did have any requests, tonight is the only members chat, so you would have to become a member in order to drop a request. But if you do come back tomorrow, we are back to everyone can request, and it's normal. Tuesday, Thursday nights are the members only chats. That is my way of basically saying a huge thank you to the members for supporting the channel. I give them 2 nights where they can just take over the chat and put in whatever requests they want while I I look at frequently asked charts so that hopefully I'm still catering to everybody. At least most of the people, not everybody. But yeah. Check Elon. We'll check out some Elon. We need to check out Aptos, but yeah, Ondo. This one, I'm very bearish on. Very bearish. If it pops up to the upside, hey, good for it. I wouldn't expect it. You're at like all-time highs showing a bearish pattern. I feel like it's going to play out. I do. Aptos. So Aptos, pretty easy to tell where this thing's going to go. Probably nowhere because Max is holding it. Max loves to hold the ones that just don't move. Even on the dip, it came right back to where it was. So if you're long-term holding this, expect to go through all the hard times. Anyways, your 4-hour. High stochastic, bullish control zone. Looks fine. Just needs to consolidate, I guess. Or pull back. I don't know. Your daily looks amazing. Daily looks absolutely amazing. You backtested your 50 simple. You are outside of your demand line. This looks absolutely amazing. It's that damn 4-hour that looks just not great. Looking at your 1-hour though. 1-hour looks decent. Looks like it's waiting for this 50 simple to catch up. So still in play to go up to 1830. You just need to stay above 1301 to keep this thing in play. Just stay above 1301. That's all you got to do. 15-minute, ready to rock and roll. For the scalp trader out there, you're possibly looking at something like this, where you already got close enough to a 50% retrace. There you go. Yeah, positions in all these. I'm asking about looking for that cult meme Moon Boy move. That's pretty funny. Head over to that like button, all 35 of you viewers. Oh yes, everybody, please, if you could do me a favor, if you're enjoying the content, please smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. You guys are absolutely amazing for the viewership. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Alright, so that is Aptos. For the scalp trader, you'd be looking for a 5.83% move to the upside, up to 14.59. That's what you'd be looking for. Alrighty, there was one OXT, I was supposed to talk about a scalp trade. Hold on, let me get back there real quick. OXT, you were looking for a scalp trade. So right now on the scalp trade, yeah, stop loss would have to be down here at 1196. And the level you're looking to get to would be 1414. So on a scalp trade, you would be looking for this move right here, 13% upside on a scalp. Because you were uptrending, broke resistance, came back down to your 50% retrace, not once, but twice. Now you're expecting that 13% rise on OXT. Hopefully it doesn't disrespect the TA. Hopefully not. But yeah, stay above this low right here. So put that stop loss somewhere around 1193 if I was in this trade. That's what I would do. So yeah. Does it stand for Oxtail? I have no idea what it stands for, if I'm being honest. Possible to look at End and Sui. End is a token? What? Yes, we can check that out. Now we're checking out Moonwell. Now my badge shows. Yes, it is showing now. So checking out Moonwell. Moonwell! Manuel! Alright, Moonwell. You definitely look like you made this entire move to the downside. Beautiful when you see that happens. ENS, not end. All right, got you. ENS. So Moonwell has already made its move down. It does look like you're coming down to confirm your lows, sitting at 75504. Very nice to see that. Stochastic's high on the 15 minute, so yes, I am thinking a little more downside is in play. Your 1 hour stochastic's low, but your relative strength is not oversold. Could see more downside. If you can manage to hold this level of support, I would expect a bounce. If you caught the bounce, you could see this thing go up about 20%. Maybe you get the breakout and get a 36% move, but that's all I'd really be looking for. I'm just happy the rising wedge played out, and no one can say TA's stupid with this particular move. That looks great. Awesome. Love it. If you were getting into a trade with this looking for that upside move, sadly, your stop loss needs to be pretty deep, sitting around 69275, or you can play this as a supply line situation where you would then have your stop loss sitting right below your support level here, probably around the 73398 level, looking for that 36% move to the upside. Moonwell to $2. Who knows? Maybe one day. Who knows? Just not today or tomorrow. That's definitely not happening. OXT's Orchid? Oh, that's what it's called? Nice. Alright, checking out Dogelon. Dogelon, you are trying to fight for support. That's what you're doing right now, trying to fight for support. If you manage... Oh, this also looks like a great cup and handle on the 1 hour time frame. For those of you who want to know what that cup and handle looks like, you're looking at something like this. So this it's not a very good depiction, but you get the idea. I'll just fudge with the numbers real quick and make it look like that. All right, this didn't matter. It's not real. Handle. All right, cup and handle. So looking at the 1 hour, 1 hour wants to break out. That's a real thing. The 1 hour wants to break out and push to the upside. If you do get that breakout, you have a measured move based off the cup and handle where you are looking at something like this, and then you would put it right at the tip top. You could see this thing move up all the way to 4194 on a cup and handle move, breaking above resistance. So if this is a real cup and handle, you could see that move to the upside. Let's go out to the 4 hour. Your 4 hours giving you room to run. This is great. So that's stochastic, getting into neutral territory. You're in neutral territory on relative strength. This looks pretty solid. Ugly handle on that cup. It is very ugly. It's very ugly. Well, let's just call it French. It's a French handle. Just, it's not pretty. But it's fine. It's fine. Your daily time frame really wants to go up. So yeah, you can see the cup, you can see the handle on the daily. It looks fine. It looks like if we get this breakout, just instantly gonna push straight on up. Demand line sitting at 3333, and then overhead resistance 3762. So Elon's looking good. Elon looks really good right now. If you were getting into a nice little scalp trade, stop loss should be somewhere below this 2372. Should be alright. Should be alright. That's Elon. Now let's check out ENS. ENS. So on the ENS, wow, pushing up. Damn. What's Ethereum doing? Ethereum breaking out? Holy shit. So usually if Ethereum does well, ENS does extremely well. Oh, this means my sushi trade might be doing... Nope. Dog shit. It's falling. It's terrible. Alright, anyways, ENS doing great. Looking for that overhead resistance at $46. It's moving. It's doing its thing. Just let it work, baby. Let it work. There it goes. ENS kind of seemed like a waste of a request because, you know, you're almost there. If you break out $75, 71 cents. So, yeah, not much else to talk about for this one. It's solid. Check out the daily. Daily reset, ready to go again. You're not overbought. Looks fine. It looks fine. 4 hour looks stupid, but you're not overbought. Not overbought. So expect to hit that overhead resistance. All right, checking out SUI. Final request. SUI. Wow, we're finding resistance at that level again. Damn. Damn, son. So yeah, SUI has a very weird demand line up here. It's a nice megaphone pattern, but it's upsloping megaphone. If we run into really bearish times, this thing could fall all the way to the bottom of the megaphone. That worries me. Another thing that worries me is we never back tested $2.33. These are my worries. Anyways, checking out your daily time frame for SUI. SUI looks solid. Absolutely solid. You done trying to move up? Very nice. Very nice. I think the market's trying to move up right now, which I like to see. I do like to see that. Byte. I'm thinking of getting in. We'll check it out. Byte. All right, so looking at this on the daily time frame, you can see we are reset on the stochastic. We're trying to push up even higher. We're not overbought, but we do have bearish divergence, and we have distinct bearish divergence. So this level of resistance could hold. You can see what happened every time we hit this resistance. We had deep retracements. A deep retracement could come, or better thing, we just backtest 422.99 and continue this party rolling. We're going to have to wait and see. But looking at your 4-hour time frame, we can also see bearish divergence. That is a bit of a problem. We're back underneath resistance. We're overextended. This is showing a lot of signs of pulling back. Going into our 1-hour. 1-hour time frame, you can see we did get overbought. We're seeing distribution. Currently, we do have a level of resistance, which I am guessing, and this is a strong guess, but I'm guessing we're going to hold resistance. Just through a few at DGen. Nice. I'm guessing we're going to hold resistance, and more than likely, we're going to see the price come down. About 7.82% to the downside, maybe a little more. Maybe we get that 8.3% to the downside. Backtesting a former level of resistance could be used as support. So this looks actually really good for a little downside move, but I would be cautious just because if Bitcoin gets any type of bullishness, we're going to see SUI push up into new price discovery. So be careful with SUI. SUI is looking interesting to say the least. But I would be expecting the 8.23% pullback. Now, going into Byte. Alright, so what the heck is this? Did I check out Poloniex? Oh, that's my fault. What? That's the only place this thing's trading? Hold on. Really? It's only on Poloniex? Ugh. Alright, I guess we're looking at it here. I've been here before? Oh. This is awkward. Alright, cool. On the weekly, we are in consolidation range. Yeah, we're in consolidation range. If I was to look at this, like this was a downtrend, we broke out of the downtrend. We're now trading sideways out of it. If we can maintain our support, sitting at 862, it looks beautiful. It looks awesome. Looks amazing. Looks like it's going to go up. Overhead resistance will be sitting right at 2392. But if you believe in this project, this is the time right now to be accumulating. This is the time right now. Accumulate. Let's go out to your daily time frame. Daily's reset, looking like it wants to go up. Distribution has already happened. I don't like when Golden Cross, dump, and then pump. I don't like that. That's terrible. But you got your Golden Cross already. Now you're trying to get a Death Cross? If you stay below your 200 long enough, you're going to get a Death Cross also. That could push the prices down. But I would be expecting it to go up, considering you do have this breakout. Stay above 692. Should be good. 4-hour time frame is resetting right now off of a nothing move. Probably because nobody's trading this thing. Going into your 1 hour. 1 hour looks ready to rock and roll. So yeah. First level of resistance you're looking for, sitting right here at 140% upside. 140% upside. So if you do believe in this project, you think it's a good project to buy, hold, and whatever, you can definitely buy and hold at these levels. I don't know if you can leverage trade this thing. I would not personally, because there's not enough volume. You can tell from the gaps in the lower time frames. But hey, I know everybody's a degen out there at some point in time. So that's what I'm seeing out of Byte. I personally don't even think I would know where to buy it. But yeah. Good accumulation range right now. Very good accumulation range. You just don't want the price to fall below 349, because if it does, get rid of it. You don't know where the price is going to fall down to. Get rid of it. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing out of Byte. Anyways, everybody, that was all the requests. We got through them all. I do appreciate each and every one of you, especially the members here, helping support the channel. You guys are amazing. Everybody else who's been watching the stream, thank you so much. Every view matters. Every subscription matters. Still trying to push up to 1,000 subs. You guys are amazing. Thank you. I'm going to head on out of here, go through the bedtime routine, call the wife, do all that. I hope all of you are making some money in this market. Hopefully you're not getting stopped out left, right, and center. And yeah, let's take one last look at the open trade right now. Coiny, what? I don't even know what that is. Thank you, Port. No problem, HQZ. No problem. Kanye West coin? What the hell? I guess we'll look at it for the laughs. Why not? We'll just take a quick look. Kanye? Okay. Coinye. That's what it is. Coinye. Oh, that's so weird. Currently, right now, Sushi Trade still looks alright. The 15 minutes resetting looks like it's trying to go up. Who knows? But I did move my stop loss up. So I will be leaving this trade open overnight. Hopefully supports hold and we don't see it go to the downside. Praying for my wife. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Wife is fine, though. It's kind of the weirdest hospitalization I've ever heard of in my life. It's literally just they want to make sure she doesn't start going into labor. That's really all it is. She can walk around. She's doing everything just fine. It's just, happens to be dilated a little bit, and it's 3 months early. That's really the problem we have. So it's like, oh my god, what? So all the prayers for my wife are great. I'm hoping she can come home, hopefully tomorrow, because tomorrow is her birthday. And noted she's gonna be turning 35. So yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Geriatric pregnancies out here. Geriatric pregnancies. It was funny when I found out I was 35, because yeah, that was priceless. I turned 35 in February, so of course all the jokes that I normally would be making around her birthday, I am not this year. So there's that. But all right, so Kanye token, technically speaking, accumulation range. Go for it. Enjoy. Your weekly wants to push up. Great. Your daily showing the distribution. Not bad. Got a golden cross right here that has not really taken shape yet. Going into your 4 hour. 4 hour, little high on the stochastic. Probably just going to chop sideways. Going into the 1 hour. 1 hour's reset and ready to rip. Ready to rip. So yeah. That's what I see out of Kanye token. It already broke out of its downtrend, it looks like. So here's your downtrend. You're on a fresh breakout. Maybe you get a back test before the rally. This thing could rally up. Looking at 179%. 1 day when somebody cares about buying this token. All right. We did it. Good job, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. Normal stream. Hopefully. It is my wife's birthday. Maybe we're going to be off on our timing a little bit. But I do plan on being live. Just stay tuned in the Discord if there's any changes. So yeah, also if you're not a part of the Discord, join the Discord. Do that. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it. You guys have a great night. Sleep well. Keep those stop losses tight. I'm out of here. Deuces.